The Native Instruments machine. Oh man. Okay, so I am a machine user. I love machine. If I had to choose between the machine workflow and the MPC workflow, machine hands down. It is just more intuitive. You literally don't have to look at the screen at all. It's literally just button combination memory and the workflow is beautiful. So what's going on? Why have I not used a machine in a long time? Why have I moved on to MPC and then actually away from MPC? But machine, it still has a place in my heart. And what's going on with the company Native Instruments, because they haven't given us anything in a long time. So there was a really big gap between the Machine MK2 and the MK3. And then we got the Plus, which was the standalone version of the MK3. And that was supposed to be like a game changer. This came out during the time of the MPC Live, so they were kind of like rivaling. But the main drawback of the Machine Plus was that it wasn't battery powered. And the MPC Live had that over the machine. And that didn't really matter to native MK3 users because they loved the workflow, as I did. Not only the workflow, but the giant library that Native Instruments is known for. Like compared to the MPC library, the MPC library's got nothing on the Native Instruments library. There's just so many sounds, and thinking that you were gonna be able to get all those sounds, put them into your Machine Plus, and have the same experience that you were on the MK3, but without a computer, that was the dream, right? That's what they advertised, but they kind of dropped the ball on that one, and here's why. I feel like a lot of companies have been making this mistake. Maybe not so recently, but this was like a very common thing, that they would release products that weren't really ready. They were kind of like still in beta. Like people got their paid products that they went to the store and bought, like I'm supposed to be buying a finished product, and I get home and I'm dealing with a bunch of bugs. Even myself, I made a video like trying to show the Machine Plus, and on the video it actually froze. So I had to like restart it. So I feel like that's one of the things that drew people back at first. Like, okay, there's a lot of bugs, but maybe they're gonna fix them. Maybe this is just something that, it's a bug, it's a beta bug. It just came out, right? It's things that we put up with for whatever reason because we've been doing it with companies for so long. Like we just take whatever they give us, right? So they did a few software updates, but it was still like not the same workflow as the MK3. And by that I mean like the speed that you got from plugging your Native Instruments controller to your super powerful laptop. Because the computer that is inside of the Machine Plus is a very old computer. So it cannot compete with like a new Mac. There's no way. Like it's super slow. And when people are getting away from the doll, they want a device that can compete with the doll, right? Like I want my machine to be just as powerful as my Mac. But that wasn't the case. It was really slow on turning on. It was really slow on loading. It was just really slow, and that gets in the workflow. Like that gets in the way, that slows you down. I don't want to be waiting for load screens when I'm in the middle of like composition, right? And that was really sad because I really love the machine workflow, and we're still waiting for like MK4 or like MK Mini, I don't know, but it's so hard to say this long name. Native Instruments hasn't given us any new instruments. And the Machine Plus was the last one that they gave us. They also were sold, like they were sold to another company, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Maybe they're just going to be focusing on software. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully they're working on an MK4 that's battery powered and that runs really fast. That would be dope. Fingers crossed, because I want to see him succeed. I love the machine. Are you an MPC head or a machine head? It's really hard for me. I'm an SP head, yo. I'm an SP head. But I did love running my machine into the MK3. So I really hope they get it together. Akai is dope. Akai is definitely doing some dope things, keeping up with the software updates. Hopefully we see some new machines from them sooner than later, because it's time for an update. Live MK3?